Greetings to you, dear Capricorns. It's me, your tarot reader, Angelica. I present to you the forecast for the first half of 2025. Before we start the forecast, my dear Capricorns, I want to tell you that the new YouTube algorithms don't like it when a channel has no subscribers. So I kindly ask you to subscribe to the Tarot Life channel. Subscribe, my dear ones, I'm trying for you, and it's very important for me to see that my efforts are not in vain. Start the forecast? So let us undoubtedly see what will be most certainly important for you in the first half of 2025. Next, let's just see what new things will maybe come into your life in the first half of 2025. And one more card from this deck. We'll pull through. Let's see what will particularly stand out for you and what might be significant in the first half of 2025. On another deck, let's see, indeed, what unexpected surprises are in store for you in the first half of 2025. Also, in this deck, will you perhaps potentially have any difficulties, some potential difficulties in the first half of 2025? And on another deck, let's explore what will bring you joy, happiness, and delight throughout the first half of 2025. Let's get started. What will be most important for you in the first half of 2025? 2025, in the year of the eye, 21st major arcana. This is the Night World card. Look at this card, how truly beautiful it is, how absolutely everything is indeed bathed in bright, warm sunlight. And this card indicates that in the first half of 2025, the most important thing for you will be a conclusion, or rather, not just a conclusion, but the achievement of a cherished goal, the finish line. The World card signifies a conclusion, a finale, of something that was in your life. And from this card, we can say that a certain period is coming to an end. Most likely it was a period of quite a bit of tension or trials, some difficulties. So all the trials represented by the World card are left behind. You are reaching your cherished goal and getting what you desire. This can be very global, and can we literally read what will be the most important is world, but there can also be a lot of other events that will be important for you. For someone, it's a safe, secure position or a safe place. For someone, it's recognition of merits and achievements. For someone, it's the realization of abilities. And for someone, you know, when harmony reigns in the soul, life is filled with meaning and trust, and faith in oneself emerge. For someone, this could also be a big journey into the world, as the world still holds significance beyond borders. The World card indicates a stage has ended, starting a new phase. Life stage ends, new start. A stage in your life has come to an end and a new phase is beginning for you. And that's wonderful. So a new phase is starting for you right in the first half of 2025. The World is a card of change and opportunities. This is the card of the fulfillment of your wishes. And there is even a meaning that all wishes will be fulfilled. And this, of course, is the happiness that is entering your life. So incredible events are awaiting you. The World promises you undeniable success in everything you have envisioned and are striving for. So, we can say that you will get everything you've dreamed of, and in general, you will achieve your goals. And we can even say that on an event level, the World embodies the tranquility of your soul, which is achieved or attained. This is the calm after long trials. This is a happy period for you, when you will genuinely enjoy life, joy, inspiration, love, and well-being. Let's see what new things will come into your life in the first half of 2025. And you have drawn another wonderful card. This is the Nine of Pentacles. And with the Nine of Pentacles, you can confidently say that it's time for you to treat yourself. Of course, the Nine of Pentacles, just like the World card, indicates that before the first half of 2025, you went through a tense period, a period that you navigated with honor and dignity. And now a prosperous time is coming for you when you can enjoy life And to put it very briefly, something new will come into your life. This is well-being, the abundance of life, prosperity, because this is pentacles, success, comfort, luxury, and some pleasures that you can afford. This is, of course, confidence in yourself and in tomorrow, and this is stability and security. In general, we can say that your life, whether it's in personal relationships, whether it's in your work or just your life, it will change. It will be a life filled with comfort and well-being. But if we talk, for example, about work, then here, of course, things are turning for the better. When it comes to relationships, it's about gifts. Enjoying the blessings of life is about the desire to pamper yourself and your partner. These are sensual joys and pleasures. 9 of Pentacles, self-achievement and overcoming, who have achieved everything through their own efforts, through their hard work and diligence, and people who have gone through difficult times, have confidence in tomorrow, feel secure from external threats. New things are entering your life. It's about having confidence in tomorrow. It's about protection from certain external circumstances. It's prosperity and a carefree life. Now let's see what will particularly stand out for you in the first half of 2025. Major Arcana Net Card Judge. And this is another card like the World, representing powerful changes, but changes for the better. These will be radical changes in your life. Look at this arcana and you might notice that it represents, as you know, finding a place of power or moving to a qualitatively new level in your life. And the Judgment card has such a meaning. It's like renewal, rebirth. It's like, starting to write your life from a clean slate, and you have the opportunities to do that. Judgment always indicates that something important in your life is going to change, or maybe it will change completely. Your life, because according to the Judgment card, it's about successfully overcoming some problems, getting them out of your life, getting rid of them, getting rid of limitations and obstacles. And these are such powerful opportunities to change your life. In fact, you can even say that the Almighty Himself will be helping you. And if we talk about what new things will begin for you in the first half of 2025, so these are radical positive changes. These are such powerful positive results. The results are about getting rid of sadness, of suffering, freeing yourself from everything that has held you back and prevented you from living the way you want. It's the end of a difficult phase and a huge relief about it. It's like a new life perspective is opening up. And of course, for each of you, this plays out differently. For some, it's like restoring health, healing. For some, it's about how to get rid of limitations. For some, it's like entering a new and fortunate period of your life. For some, it's happiness, joy, opportunities. For others, it's important news that will have an overall impact on you and your life. In general, the result will be such that you will remember it for a long time. This is the result of positive changes in your life. So what will stand out the most? Yes, to the fact that a new life will simply begin. Life brings joy and wealth. The previous cards will give you the opportunity to enjoy the process itself, along with well-being and prosperity. Well, now let's see what surprises await you in the first half of 2025. The Devil card. You have an amazing spread. I don't know, of course, what the other 2 cards will be, but you already have 3 major arcana in your spread, and they're powerful arcana. The Devil offers temptation and a price to pay, yet it's not always negative. This is a temptation, a tempter, this is an addiction, this is, as if you are given a certain power in your hands, but for this power, for these opportunities, according to the Devil, you will have to pay. However, the Devil does not always win back in the negative. I think that here, in this card spread, the Devil indicates that this change will come as a complete surprise to you. And this is the well-being. The 9 of Pentacles is all about very large finances and opportunities, about prosperity, about achieving material success. This will be the surprise. The Devil means big money, a surprise. And the Devil also represents big money. The 9 of Pentacles is also about quite large sums of money that you receive. The Devil makes you feel unstoppable, but you need more. You'll have the feeling that under the influence of the Devil, you can do anything. But it's impossible. You'll need more money. In this world, you can usually buy a lot. A lot is being sold, which is important to understand. Yes, there will most likely be big opportunities and big money here. And the devil's luck and the devil's good fortune, but the devil is also a temptation. Tempters are also addictions, so try to keep everything under control. During this wonderful sunny period of incredible opportunities for you, don't give in to temptations. There may be temptations here when you are offered to earn even more, get even more, achieve something even more. But remember that behind the beautiful ambassadors of the devil there is a catch, and you will have to pay dearly for all this. It's important to understand that playing games and interacting with the devil is very dangerous. He usually hooks people with their passions and desires, and under the influence of these passions and desires, it's very easy to fall into addiction. So enjoy the bright things in your life and let go of everything dark. Well, let's see if you will have any difficulties. In the first half of 2025, you have another major arcana, that's the Emperor. The Emperor is always order, discipline, high motivation, aspiration for achievement, good results. It's about structure. So I think that next to such a card, with the devil, the complexity, the difficulty for you will be, it is precisely not to give in to temptations, not to give in to the tempters, but to maintain that order and keep everything under control so that temptations don't take you over completely. And I won't say more about the Emperor, because I've already shared everything important and valuable in these two cards, but it will play out differently for each of you. Well, now let's see what will bring you joy throughout the first half of 2025. And here we have the Knight of Cups. Of course, when you reveal all the cards at once and see the whole picture, you definitely understand what the reading will focus on more. About personal life or work or some other events. The resulting card for us is the Knight of Cups. I can assume that this will play out. For some of you, Capricorn, this combination of cards may play out. It's like a temptation in your personal life that you will encounter. Take a look at the bottom of the deck. Here, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the family card, the love card, the relationship card, family matters. That which will bring joy, this is Knight of Cups. Of course, it can play out that way too, that is coming to an end. Is there a certain period in your relationship which was filled with misunderstandings, some difficulties and challenges? Finally, you've made up, you accept your partner as they are, just as she is, and you understand that you are on the same path together? And then this card indicates that family comes to the forefront, but it could also play out for someone as a meeting with a seducer, one who will be showing interest in you through the Knight of Cups. This will be a wonderful period of romance and charm. It's a wonderful date. It's that feeling that you can't tear yourself away from this person. However, standing between all of this will be the Emperor. So this is the one who is by your side, the one man you should trust. And this is the man who stands guard over your family. And here, you need to decide whether some temptations are important to you, some kind of romantic connection or family and your Emperor. And regardless of whether you are a man or a woman, the spread can work for both men and women. So what will bring you joy? Yes, if you're ready for it, then you'll enjoy the communication with a nice person. This is like, a lonely vagabond of love, a Casanova who can easily let feelings lead you and is hard to resist. Temptation, the Knight of Cups, uniquely. This devilish temptation. Here we can also talk about the Knight of Cups who, like no one else, another one can bring in a fog of love. He can spread his influence. Gradually he may charm you. He might charm you. He can bring you incredible, I would even say, devilish sensual experiences. And these will be courtships, interesting offers, invitations. This could also be an opportunity for someone to resolve important matters and issues through personal connections by making certain offerings. But as I told you, remember that everything that gets out of control will be for you. To talk about how you might fall into someone's dependency, under someone's attention, under someone's control, and you are being tempted. Certainly there can be many other scenarios here, Joy comes from renewing feelings with your partner. Travel to enjoy life and prosperity. When you go abroad on a trip, and there you will enjoy life, well-being, and prosperity. Where perhaps there will be some parties, alcohol, some other deprivations. However, again, in this case, in this version of the scenario, you will be next to your emperor or empress. It doesn't matter. This forecast also works for men, and it is precisely this desire to stay under control. The ability to stay in control will help you and boost your confidence in yourself and your actions. Well, let's look at your reading, dear Capricorns, because the spread is quite interesting and ambiguous. Let's look at your reading. I'll pull another piece of advice for you from the cards. Knight of Wands, look, in terms of advice, here, on another deck that we have participating in the spread, I'll lay it out here. Also, 2 Knights of Wands come up here. And the 2 Knights of Wands are exactly saying that you should set off on a journey. The 2 Knights of Wands can indeed indicate a trip. Moreover, the trip is likely to be very quick. Maybe it's that you have a hot deal for a trip abroad, and then you could go abroad. Perhaps you'll go as a whole family, or maybe you'll just go with your significant other, and certainly there abroad you will enjoy life and all its blessings. It might just be that way. So here, I'll give another piece of advice based on these 2 cards, the 2 Knights of Wands. Be bold and embark on an exciting adventure. Set off on an exciting journey, travel, and enjoy spending time with your loved ones. Act quickly, passionately, and boldly. According to the reading, you really need some dynamism and vibrant experiences. So that's the forecast I have for you, dear Capricorns, for the first half of 2025. I also invite you to check out the forecast for January 2025 if you haven't watched it yet on my channel. Or would you like to check out other layouts? For example, important highlights of 2025. Visit the Torah of Life channel and choose the forecast that interests you from the playlists. That's all. Subscribe to the Tarot Life channel. I will be happy to see you here. Each of you will find your forecast for the soul. Well, your likes will help me understand how interesting you found this forecast. We'll see each other tomorrow. As always, new forecasts and readings await you on the Torah of Life channel. With love and hope in my heart for goodness and peace. Tarot reader Angelica, hugging you and goodbye for now.